Hi and welcome back. My name is Linda, and if you're new here, welcome. In this channel I share everything hair care and skincare, and yes, this is my hair, no extensions. But in today's video I'm going to talk about acne and how you can build a very simple yet effective routine for yourself if you have acne or acne prone skin. I was able to take my skin from this to this, and I want to share everything that I know with you, and I hope you find it useful. So before I get into the main crux of the video, I would like to share a few myths about acne. Then I will talk about how acne is formed. Let's start with common myths. Acne is formed by dirty skin or because you are dirty. This is completely false. There are a lot of factors that contribute to the formation of acne. Things like hormonal imbalances, genetics, stress, environmental factors. You don't have acne because your skin is dirty. You have acne because you're prone to getting acne. The second one is that you need to dry out your face for you to get rid of the acne. This is just simply false. Dry skin can worsen your acne. If you're trying to treat your acne and you align your skin to be dry, your skin barrier might be compromised, and this just makes everything worse. The next one is that only teenagers get acne. I mean, this is like false, right? I'm not a teenager. I have acne. There are a lot of people that are not teenagers that have acne. I mean, hello, hormonal acne. People with acne face real struggles like confusion about what products to use, trying out new products that don't work, and then having to change that product's sensitivity, the drying effect of the product that they use, and then a compromised skin barrier. There is just a lot of issues that people with acne have to deal with in order to get their acne under control. Plus, having acne or a full face of acne just takes its toll on your self-esteem. You feel like everything you're doing is just not working. Well, I'm here to help, but how is acne formed? Now, the formation of acne involves four main processes. We have excess sebum production, hyperkeratinization in the follicles that makes it blocked. Then we have the presence of the acne-forming bacteria, Propionibacterium acnes, and to top it all off, inflammation. All of these processes come together to form acne, and the active ingredient that you use to treat acne has to target at least one of these processes to be able to control the acne. People with acne face real challenges and frustration from products they are using that are not working, which is why I like to follow the RTM protocol to simplify how to effectively manage acne and keep it off. Because if you have acne prone skin, management of acne, treating your acne is a long-term process, so you have to be able to treat it and keep it off in the long run. So I use the RTM protocol, which is just repair, treat, and then maintain. Now I'm going to talk about the first phase, which is the repair phase. The repair phase is like the most important phase, but it is also the one that people neglect the most. This phase prepares your face to take on the active that you're going to use in the treatment phase. So before dumping a whole lot of actives on your skin, you have to prepare your face. You have to repair your skin barrier. Chances are, if you've not done any form of skincare before, or you have really bad acne, your skin barrier is compromised, and you have to repair that, because by the time you start dumping actives on your face, they're just going to irritate your skin further, and then you're going to think, oh, this product is making my acne worse, it's not working, nothing is working for me. The thing is that your skin barrier might be damaged and you need to repair it, which is where this phase comes in, repairing your skin barrier. So how do you repair your skin barrier? So to repair your skin barrier, you have to not use active ingredients. In this phase, we're not using any form of active ingredients at all. I'm talking of the harsh active ingredients like the salicylic, the glycolic, tranexamic, lactic, kojic, all of those acids. No, we're not using it in this phase. We have to repair our barrier first. You don't have to use face scrubs at this phase. Remember, we are trying to heal our barrier. So anything that is just going to make it worse, like a face scrub, physically exfoliating our face, is just going to make things worse. So we're not using scrubs. We're using a gentle cleanser, things that don't have sulfates inside of them. Dermatologists usually recommend this Dove soap because it is like soap free. It does not have any harsh chemical inside it, and it's really, really good. At the start of my own journey, it was Dove face that I used. I used it for like 2 weeks. Other ingredients in this phase that can help to repair and support your skin barrier include panthenol, ceramides, hyaluronic acid, Centella asiatica, green tea, and niacinamide in low concentrations. Of course, I'm talking about 2-3% niacinamide. 10% niacinamide in this phase is just too much, so we are not using that. And of course, we are not using vitamin C, because vitamin C have been thought to exacerbate acne because a lot of people find it irritating to their skin. So not to take chances, we're not going to use vitamin C in this phase. This repair phase typically lasts 2 to 4 weeks depending on how compromised your skin is, and by the time you are done with this phase, your face is ready to take on the actives that you're going to use in the treatment phase. So as an example, your routine in this repair phase can look something like a gentle face wash, a toner that contains hyaluronic acid and ceramides, a serum that contains centella, niacinamide and panthenol, and then a face moisturizer that is deeply moisturizing. That is a very simple routine to use for both morning and night in the repair phase of your treatment. The second phase is treating the acne, and this is where we introduce the active ingredients. There are a variety of active ingredients that we can use to treat acne, and I'm going to just give you a quick rundown of them. You don't have to use all of these actives. So the first one is benzoyl peroxide. This one is antibacterial against the acne forming bacteria, and it also has slight anti-inflammatory properties. The second one is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid helps to reduce excess sebum production, also helps to break down the sebum that's been produced on your skin. It is also an exfoliant, so it helps with keratinization inside your follicles. Next, we have glycolic acid, which is also an exfoliant, a very deeply exfoliating active ingredient. This one helps with hyperkeratinization in your follicles. So if you don't have a lot of keratin buildup in your follicles, then you are not going to break out. The next one is azelaic acid. This is a very multitaxing ingredient. It is antibacterial against the acne forming bacteria. It is anti-inflammatory, and it also helps to treat post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Plus, it is safe in pregnancy. Next, we have niacinamide. Now, niacinamide does not in itself target acne, but it helps to control sebum production, and it has very slight anti-inflammatory properties. So it's a good thing to have in your routine if you have acne. And finally, we have retinoids in the form of prescription tretinoin. This active ingredient speeds up the cellular turnover rate and helps to prevent clogged pores. And if your pores are not clogged, then you're less likely to have acne. I mistakenly deleted a segment of the video, so please pause to read. Like I said earlier, you don't have to use all of these products, and you need to introduce it into your routine little by little. So usually you start anywhere from twice a week, and then you work it up to as tolerated by your skin. These ingredients are also very drying, so you have to be intentional about moisturizing your skin. Hydration is very crucial to buffer the irritation that comes from these active ingredients that you use to treat acne. However, you have to use a moisturizer that is non-comedogenic, because we don't want our moisturizer to be the reason why we keep on having breakouts. So you have to find a moisturizer that is non-comedogenic and also rich enough to hydrate and moisturize your skin. In this treatment phase also, once your skin is already acclimatized to the ingredients that you're using to treat the acne, you can also now introduce little by little depigmenting ingredients to fade the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that comes from your acne healing. So this is where we have things like tranexamic acid, kojic acid, arbutin, resorcinol, licorice root extract, mulberry root extracts. There are so many depigmenting products to use. However, what you need to know about depigmenting is that one depigmenting agent is usually not enough. So you have to find a product that has mixture of a lot of these depigmenting products. The treatment phase slowly rolls into the maintenance phase. At this point, your acne is already remitting and you no longer have active acne, or you just occasionally have acne. In this phase, you have to maintain your results. This phase does not mean stop everything that we are doing. No, you can't stop everything that you're doing, because if you have acne-prone skin, you have to be active in preventing acne from forming on your face. This phase means to simplify your routine and to support your skin. You can use gentler active, for example, swapping your glycolic acid for a lactic acid or mandelic acid, or you just reduce the frequency that you're using this product. So maybe you go from, if you're using as much as 4 times a week, you can now use it 2 times a week now, so that you can maintain your results. Also in this phase, you have to prevent acne from forming. This can look like not touching your face with dirty hands, or subconsciously just touching your face throughout the day. I mean, our hands are not always clean, so you have to form the habit of not always touching your face. Bed sheets, your pillowcases have to be clean, because these are the things that can lead to acne breakouts. And if you exercise, all of the sweating from working out can attract dirt that can clog your pores. A hypochlorous acid spray is really effective in preventing acne breakouts. So after your workout, you just spray it on your face. It is anti-inflammatory and it's antibacterial as well. And SPF. I know I've not talked about SPF since the beginning of this video, but I have to mention it. SPF is very important. It helps to protect your skin barrier. It helps to prevent the worsening of your post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and it just helps to support your skin overall. Plus, it helps in the prevention of skin cancer. So you always have to apply your SPF. And you have to be using a broad spectrum sunscreen, of course. The best sunscreen out there is the one that is good for you. So any sunscreen you like best is the best sunscreen that you should be using. It is also worth pointing out that your skin evolves, and so your routine might also have to evolve with it. This is not the final destination. Skincare, acne management is an evolving process. This is everything that is going to help you to effectively manage your acne and keep it off. If you'd like a simple step-by-step routine, like a copy and paste kind of routine that you can just follow to help to clear your acne, let me know in the comments, and I'm going to make a separate video about that. So yeah, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Let me know in the comments which phase you're currently in, any challenges that you're facing. Let's talk about it in the comments. I would really love to help. And if you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody that can use this video, anybody that is going to benefit from this video, please share to them. Thank you so much for staying to the very end, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.